Hello dear students. Today we are going to discuss about microbes in human welfare. Microbes means, as we already know, microorganisms or which we can't see through our naked eyes. Those are said to be as microbes which will be seen through the microscope. Those are said as microorganisms or microbes. Today in this topic we are dealing with the human beings, whether those are useful or whether those are harmful, regarding about the microbes. Under the chapter said it as a microbes in human welfare. As we already know, microorganisms are cosmopolitan in distribution, means these microorganisms are present everywhere in our surroundings, that is, in a soil, water, air, and inside the body of plants as well as animals also. Several microbes such as bacteria, viruses, fungi, etc. are useful to the mankind in a many ways. Here is a slide showing with a few of the microorganisms. As first here we are observing, that is about the bacteria, that is a rod shaped bacteria which is magnified about a 1500x. Second, that is a B, spherical shaped bacteria, that is about a magnified, again this is also with a 1500x. Third one is a rod shaped bacteria, as you are observing here, that is a bacteria showing a flagella magnified, that is about a 50,000x. And here middle you are observing that this is a called it as a viruses, bacteriophage viruses. How they are, observe them first. Okay, understand at the figure 10.2 viruses, that is a bacteriophage. A, as they are showing here, this is a bacteriophage. And then second one is a B, that is a structure adenovirus which causes a respiratory infections, and here it is a. And then third one is C, that is a rod shaped tobacco mosaic virus, commonly known as a TMV viruses. Some of the microorganisms are grown as a low as temperature in a minus 20 degrees Celsius, lower than the freezing point of a water. And some of them they are very much high temperature, about a 110 degrees Celsius during a boiling of water. During that also some of them bacteria or microorganisms will grow. And some of an example as they were shown in the figure 10.3. Microbes like a bacteria and many fungi can be grown on a nutritive media to form a colonies that can be seen with the naked eyes. Such a cultures are useful in a studies on microorganisms. As you can see here with a structure A, that is a colonies of a bacteria growing in a petri dish. And second structure, it is showing with a fungal colony growing in a petri dish. And here we are commonly used medium is a agar-agar medium, which is again extracted from the fungicides or a fungi. Okay, now we will discuss about the microbes in a household products, how these microorganisms are useful in our day-to-day life in a human beings. Before that, microbes are the organisms which cannot be seen in naked eyes. They can be seen under only through the microscope. As you are seeing the diagram or a picture, you can observe here how that will be observed. Microbes are found in all habitat. They may be protozoans, fungi, bacteria or viruses. Most of the microbes are useful to the human beings. They are used in our daily life, in our household products. As an example, where we are using in a household products, first one is that is a curd. Curd is formed by adding a small amount of curd to the milk. That it is represents that lactobacillus bacteria and lactic acid bacteria as known. present in a starter multiplies in a suitable temperature and converts milk into the curd. This curd is a best example for the household products. Next one is we already known. Many of you are very much familiar with this, and you are very much liking about this. First one is pizza, dosa, idli, etc. Example as they are given: dough and bread. Dough is made by a fermentation of bacteria. The bread is made up fermented by the baker yeast, that is called as a Saccharomyces cerevisiae. With the help of this yeast product, they are making it as a bread. It is also used in making a idli, dosa, etc. Next one is very much, that is a cheese. Cheese is made by a partial degradation of milk using a microorganisms. Large holes in a Swiss cheese are due to the production of large amount of carbon dioxide by a bacteria, that is a Propinium bacterium sermon. The Roquefort cheese, that is ripened by the specific fungi which gives a specific flavor. Next one is toddy. Toddy is a traditional kind of a drink that will be, as you are observing here, a person is taking a drink from the tree. How this will be said? Toddy is nothing but in Kannada we are saying it as a henda athava wine, right? That is a traditional drink of South India, made by a fermentation of sap of a palm tree by a bacteria. In nowadays we are using microorganisms in industrial products also, that is fermented beverages, as we were known, making of wines, beers, etc. There is alcoholic beverages that we are observing. A first point, that is alcoholic beverages are formed by the fermenting a malt. Malt means that it is from a rice juice, we are saying it, that will be fermented, and fruit juices by a brewers, yeast Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Wine and beer are produced without of distillation. Whiskey, brandy and rum are formed by the distillation. And here are some pictures regarding about the fermenters as well as fermentation plant. That is a 10.4 figure showing that fermenters, that will be preparation of a large scale of wine beverages industries. Figure 10.5 showing that a fermentation plant. And next advantages of this microorganisms under the antibiotics. For antibiotics we are using microorganisms. For the first time, Alexander Fleming first discovered the antibiotic penicillin from a fungi called it as Penicillium notatum. Penicillin is extracted by the Penicillium notatum. It is used to cure many bacterial diseases. Streptokinase is extracted by the Streptococcus bacteria. It is used as a clot buster for removing the clots from the blood vessels of patients who have undergone myocardial infections, means that related to the heart diseases. During the blood clotting, that will be removed by the blood. Now here you are observing the Penicillium notatum picture, and which they are observed that a streptokinase, here you are observing with a few of the products of that, and here it is a Penicillium notatum. As Alexander Fleming were discovered about the Penicillium notatum, how he discovered, that is a history of that. Alexander Fleming, while working on the Streptophilococci bacteria, once observed a mold growing in one of his unwashed culture, around which Streptococcus could not grow. He found out that it was due to the chemical produced by the mold, and he named it as a penicillin after the mold Penicillium notatum. However, Its a full potential as an effective antibiotic was established much later by the Ernest Chain and Howard Florey. This antibiotic was extensively used to treat American soldiers wounded in World War II. Fleming and Chain and Florey were awarded the Nobel Prize in 1945 for his discovery.